said, "You're just in time for story time."
Down,
Yeah,
people inspire stories from all around the world.
go girl. So good, so good, so. Yeah. You're just in time for story time. Inspiring people, inspiring stories from all around the world. Boys and girls, moms and dads, who knows what you'll find. We all have a story, and you're just in time for story time. Story time for a very special episode.
My name is Kholofetso Thaba, and I'm 10 years of age. You're just in time for story time.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of Just in Time for Story Time. I'm your host, Justin Stephen Ford, author of the diverse picture book, I See Me Back There, and this is one of the very first and very only talk shows just for kids by kids, where we are exposing kids to everything from food, culture, with the emphasis on literacy and education by kids that look just like them from all over the world. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because there's so many kids, so many inspiring stories on the way. So without further ado, you are just in time for story time. So today's guest, I am so excited. It's been a long time coming. I see her waiting down there on the screen. So I'm going to do a little intro. Her mom sent me over a little intro about her. We'll bring her up and let's get inspired by her because she's doing so many cool things. All right. So today's guest, Kholofetso, a shining star from South Africa's scenic Limpopo Province. At just 10 years old, she is encouraging everyone to believe in the power of their dreams, excelling academically to exploring hobbies such as swimming, cooking, and modeling. She's a vibrant spirit that shines through everything that she does. As she dreams of making a significant impact by tackling social issues and inspiring future entrepreneurs, she uses her platform to advocate against teenage addiction and substance abuse, aiming to create a brighter future for all. She is actively involved in charitable initiatives within her community, from organizing grocery drives to supporting children in need. Please welcome to Just in Time for Story Time, Kholofetso! It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
Awesome. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
You look so pretty. Thank you so much for coming on the show. So, you've done so many things. I don't know where to start. A lot of the kids watching are from all over the world, right? So I live in the United States, in Arizona. What do you do in your free time in South Africa?
So in my free time, I like cooking with my mother.
Right.
Sometimes I go to swimming lessons, which I love.
Okay.
And I go to modeling practices.
Very nice. Now, what is your favorite thing to cook with mom?
My favorite thing to cook with mom is the guacamole tacos.
Guacamole tacos. I love guacamole, especially when it has like onions in it, and I think it's called cilantro. Now, do you like it spicy? Do you like your tacos spicy?
Yes, I like it spicy, especially with lemon.
Oh, see, you got good taste. Do you cook anything else?
Yeah, we also cook filled chicken, which we put chicken, then like we fill it with something that we love, like vegetables, and yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds good, and that sounds healthy. It sounds like it's good for your body, which is great. All right, so you also said you love swimming. What do you love about swimming? Now, fun fact, don't tell anybody, Kholofetso, but I don't know how to swim. That's terrible. I know. So have you been swimming? How old were you? Stop laughing at me. How old were you when you learned how to swim?
I learned this year how to swim.
Oh, you just like, okay, all right. Is it easy? Because every time I get in the water, I just sink and I don't understand why. So you can float.
So it's hard and you can get tired.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So what is your favorite thing about swimming?
My favorite thing about swimming is diving in for toys and just playing around in the swimming pool with toys.
Yeah. In the sun shining down, just being in the water. It's great. I love it. And then modeling. What do you love about modeling? And how did you get started modeling?
So I started at 2022. I got inspired by our former Miss South Africa, Kholofetso.
Okay.
So I started in 2022. So I started modeling, and then I just loved it. Just building up my confidence and working on stage with my
Mhm.
pretty dress, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So you talk about building up your confidence. How does modeling build up your confidence?
Uh, Modeling built up our confidence by speech. If you
Mhm.
know how to, that's how you build up your confidence.
Yes. And you speak very, very well. We love that. So with modeling, you have to be in front of a lot of people. You kind of have to put yourself out there. Do you ever get nervous?
Sometimes I do, but sometimes I just say, um, just just do like you're talking to your friends, you're having a conversation.
Okay. Okay. That's what I was going to ask you. Like, what do you do to get over your nerves? Like, how do you do that? So you basically calm yourself down.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. So then it says, speaking of modeling, you won titles such as Miss Public Choice and Beauty with a Purpose, which were incredible experiences. How do you plan to use this platform? Because you talk about you advocate for teenage addiction and substance abuse. So, how are those two things that you decided to advocate for?
So I go around like visiting schools, making awareness on the impact of substance abuse. Yeah.
Mhm,
So I always carry sanitary pads for the girls who are in need because I also believe in girl empowerment.
mhm.
I also adopted a dropping center in Social Fair called Hope of Faith, and I'm currently working with Sapang Disability Center and donating food to the homeless in the streets of Polokwane.
Wow. How does that make you feel to know that you're doing something to make the world a better place? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel happy, especially to see the smiles on their face, the kids jumping around.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, let me just say, I think it's so awesome what you're doing. And like please keep it up because I think it's amazing that you do these things and that you're making the world a little bit of a brighter place. That's amazing. Now, how do you now earlier you mentioned about the importance of reading and education. Why is reading and education important for you?
I believe that reading and education is important because as once Nelson Mandela ever said, education is the key to success.
Mhm.
If you study hard and read your books,
Yes.
let's say you want to be a family lawyer like me, you'll become a family lawyer in the future. Study hard and never give up on education.
Study hard and never give up on education. I like it. Do you have a favorite book that you read?
Yes, I do. It's from Webtoon, which is called the Mafia Nanny.
Okay.
From yeah, the Mafia Nanny, which talks about it was this girl. She was sitting with her parents. So there was this huge fire in the house. So the parents did not make it. So the nanny took her to this place where they teach kids how to fight. It's like an orphanage, but like they teach them how to fight, and it just teaches you about self defense. To never be
Mm,
alone, and it
Mhm.
is never give up.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I haven't heard of that book. I'm gonna have to look it up and check it out because I need to be ready to have some self defense. That's awesome. Now, have you ever seen a book? So you said you do modeling and you love reading books and different things like that. How does it feel when you see another model or when you read a book that has a character that looks like you? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel so happy that like it makes me feel happy that people are doing modeling and they're just following their dreams.
Yeah, yeah. And when you see other people that look like you doing it, does that make you feel like it's easier for you to do it also?
Yes, it
Right.
does.
Yeah, that's very cool. Awesome, awesome. Do you ever think so? You like reading. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a family lawyer
A family lawyer? Tell me why. That's so awesome. Tell me why.
because I want to stop teenage addiction and substance abuse. Because I believe that if I stop teenage addiction and substance abuse, our kids will stop smoking and drinking,
Mm, yeah, and live
and
healthy.
they'll focus more on education.
Yeah, they'll focus on education, healthier, brighter future. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Now, you also love traveling and experiencing new cultures. Is that true?
Yeah.
What do you love about traveling and experiencing new cultures?
What I like about traveling is seeing other countries and other provinces and just knowing new places.
Yeah.
And culture, I like learning new cultures that when I go somewhere, I
Yeah.
can understand the things that they're saying instead of saying, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Because of this interview and like for instance, children watching in the America or in South America or Japan, wherever, they're gonna now want to come to South Africa. So you might have friends all over the world now, just so you know, which is very cool. Very, very cool.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
One piece of advice you would give to any kid watching. What would that piece of advice
It would be that follow your dreams and never give up on what you're dreaming um and always go to school because education is the key to success.
Education is the key to success. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now it's come the time of the show. This is my favorite part of the show where we play a game called Rapid Random Questions. I think you've seen it. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. So the goal of the game is to answer the question as quickly as you can. First thing that comes to your mind. Okay. No pressure. No
Yes.
pressure. So first, we got to shake off the nerves for the game. We got to do a little shoulders. Do that. Breathe. Okay. Good. First question. If you could change the color of the sky, what color would you make it?
I'd make it purple lavender because that's my favorite color and I think that it will make the world just shine up.
I think that's my grandmother's favorite color. I love that. Okay. Imagine if animals could talk. Which animal do you think would be the funniest animal to have a conversation with?
A baboon.
Oh,
Baboon.
why would a baboon be the funniest?
Because baboons are so funny and baboons make me laugh.
Okay, I love that. All right. If you could grow any kind of food on a tree, which food would you grow?
It will be an avocado because I like avocados.
Avocado. So earlier we were talking, and Kholofetso said she loves guacamole, which I love also. Okay, if you could invent a new school subject, what would it be about?
It will be about learning how to cook
Okay.
because I think kids should learn how to cook at a young age.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's important also. Okay. Okay, if you had a magical hat that could transport you anywhere, where would you go?
I'd go to USA because I really want to go to Nickelodeon.
Oh, very cool. All right, very cool. So put on your magical hat and let's do it. All right. What would you do if you woke up one day, you just woke up and you were the size of an ant? What would you do?
I would scream.
What does that scream sound like? If you could make one rule that everyone in the world had to follow, what would that rule be?
It will be to stop substance abuse.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be substance abuse.
And focus on education.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Imagine if you could walk on walls and ceilings like a spider. Where's the first place you would go?
I would go to my best friend's house.
Okay. And just walk on the wall, you know? All right. Would you rather have the ability to talk to plants or control the weather?
Control the weather because I need it to always be sunny.
Listen. So where I live in the United States, it's called Phoenix, Arizona, and it is sunny here 98% of the time. So I definitely understand how you feel. It's beautiful. All right. Last question. If you could eat a cloud, what do you think it would taste like?
I think it would taste like cotton candy because clouds do look like cotton candy.
There you go. Cotton candy clouds. That sounds good. That has been Rapid Random Questions. Woo! How do you feel? You did good.
I feel so proud of myself and so happy.
Good. All right, Kholofetso. Well, thank you so much for coming on Just in Time for Storytime. By the way, I have to say thank you so much because you did the collaboration with the Just in Time for Storytime theme song. And ladies and gentlemen, Kholofetso, we're going to insert the clip, but Kholofetso, you have a beautiful voice.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Justin Ford, host of the new YouTube show, Just in Time for Storytime. And I need help with my theme song. Yours. Yeah. Woo! You're just in time.
It's story time.
Inspiring people, inspiring stories.
All around the world.
Yeah. Boys and girls, moms and dads.
Who knows what you find?
We all have a story. And you're just in time for story time.
Just in time. Story time. Inspiring people, inspiring stories from all around the world. Thank you.
You are welcome. You sing so well. You say, you're just in time for story time.
Time.
Yeah.
For inspiring stories from all around the world.
Go, girl. So good. So anything else you want to say to everyone watching right now before we go?
I would like to say to everyone watching, thank you for tuning in. And I hope you guys have a great day from anywhere you are.
Thank you so much, Kholofetso. Will you come back to the show? Because you're doing so much stuff. So will you come back and keep us updated on what you're doing?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been another episode of Just in Time for Storytime. Like I said, hit that like, click, subscribe button. Go ahead and follow Kholofetso. We'll put all her information in the description box below. But until then, you are just in time for what?
Story time.
Bye, y'all.
Like a book, so take a look. Who knows what you'll find just in time for story time.